the bell, and we are underway, and the Korean comes out swinging. In gold is Kim, the champion in burgundy trunks. Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
What can you expect from two little tanks? Just direct.
That's what they're looking for.
We'll see this the whole time. As Kim says, he's going to go straight at Mancini. And Mancini is also a very aggressive fighter, good puncher, heavy puncher, likes the same kind of fight.
Mancini can avoid a lot of Kim's punches, Ray, by circling quickly to his left, setting up with that left jab, and then feinting. Kim has a reputation also of being a very, very good puncher. Again, if I was Ray, I'd try to fight a little defensively, a little smart early in the fight.
I would agree, Gil, because early, at this stage now, the first round is always that round fighters try to feel each other out. For Kim, I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants to jump right in, try to hurt Mancini as soon as he possibly can, and take advantage of it.
Richard Green with a warning for Kim to keep the blows up on that familiar oriental bow from Kim back, acknowledging that he had fouled. Landed a left to the head of Mancini. Mancini stays there with him, bangs back to the body.
Mancini has to be very careful because these guys' heads are in.
Big fight. Landing blows. Kim keeps throwing. Well, punch for punch. You hit me and I'll hit you. That first round.
Mancini needs to watch that overhand left hand.
There it is, right there. Ray landed it too. That's his best punch. Under a minute to go in round one.
Mancini's being hit because he's standing straight up. He's punching inside and he comes straight up with his chin. He needs to move to the left, not be stationary.
Just reached in again, got nailed again.
Richard Green telling both fighters to watch their heads. He doesn't want to see accidental butts open up cuts. Oh, left-handed by Kim, and another one landed by Kim. Mancini knows he's in there with a tough cut, and another left scored by Kim. Under 30 seconds to go round one.
Mancini's big punch inside in this fight is going to have to be that short left hook. Right now he has his chin up in the air and he's really getting nailed.
He's going to be hit time and time again as long as he's straight up, Gil. There's that left hand again by Kim.
Final seconds of round one. We have had an action-packed opening round in Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll be right back. Round number two, WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Duk Koo Kim from Seoul, Korea, getting off to a good start in the first round, Gil.
Tim, Kim kept catching Mancini as he was reaching in. Mancini doesn't have to reach. He can move around, let Kim be the aggressor, let him reach and then nail him with the counter punches. They got him back in the corner, and they did speak to him. I'm sure they're going to have him box a little bit more now.
Well, also what Kim is doing, if you notice, he gets a lot of good head things. He moves his body, and he has a tendency to throw Mancini off. That's when he connects with that overhand left.
When the Mancini camp looked at tapes of Kim, Ray, they saw that he would sometimes come right at you without throwing punches, and they thought that Ray would be able to catch him coming in before Kim threw the leather, but he has been attacking right from the opening go.
Well, the bad thing about film sometimes, Tim, they're misleading because you have to understand the fighter's not fighting you. It's a different style altogether.
Another thing about Kim, Tim, Ray is a very, very strong guy. He's always been stronger than his opponents. Kim is just about equally as strong physically. He's a very, very strong guy. It's like two pit bulldogs in there banging away at each other. There's Ray reaching again.
I think that's going to be the key of this fight. Because I feel that Kim can take a punch, and Mancini needs to work to the body. You see what happens there. And I see he's doing it now.
We're in round two, scheduled for 15. Champion in the burgundy trunks, the Korean challenger, ranked #1 in the world in gold.
Well, right now, inside, it's Mancini's left hook against Kim's right hook. Southpaw right hook.
Right hand landed by Mancini. A good solid shot to the face of Kim.
expect once Mancini hurts his opponent, the rest is history. He has that ability to finish his opponent off very fast.
Mancini pounding away inside. He said his training camp was the best ever in his young pro career. He was in outstanding condition.
Said he got nailed by some combination. Good straight left hand by Kim.
There's a sample of the equal strength as they just literally muscled each other, and they're doing it again. Under 30 seconds to go. Very similarly built, as is apparent on your screen.
They call Kim a little Mancini in Korea.
And they are indeed similar, except that he's southpaw.
Boy, they plant themselves. They're letting those punches go.
Coming to the end of round number 2. They have not had a second's rest so far. Round number 3, the champion Ray Boom Boom Mancini circling to the left of your screen in burgundy trunks. The challenger Duke Koo Kim from Seoul, South Korea.
Tim, rather than box, Ray Mancini went right after him. He's looking, fighting strictly an offensive fight.
That was a good second round for Mancini. He was able to land some better shots.
That's the example of what I mean. Mancini can dance away once in a while. Let this guy reach a little bit.
Kim felt after watching Mancini on tape against Espana that Mancini would be right in front of him. He planned to pound away at that nose at Breeds easily. He was pounding away, but did not land much on that screen.
Oh, he is a strong guy, though, Tim.
Yes, he is. Outstanding physical condition. We watched him train. He goes through a very vigorous set of physical calisthenics.
Well, the question is, can he keep this pace up with Mancini?
Ray, it works both ways. Can Mancini keep this pace up with him? This is a tough, tough fight.
Kim arrived here last Friday in Los Angeles for 2 or 3 days. He landed that straight left again. It's an 18-hour time difference between this country and Korea, and some observers thought maybe he should have been in the country earlier, but he looks fresh so far. Oh, good spot on the right hand. Caught Kim coming in. Under a minute to go. We're in the 3rd round. We've got ourselves a fight. There's that left hand, and he led with it and scored.
You get such great fights because everyone wants to be a champion, Tim.
Well, he's ranked number 1 in the world, and we often question the ratings by both world bodies, in this case the WBA. Whether he deserves to be number 1 is questionable, but he certainly deserves to be in the ring with Mancini. At least off what we've seen thus far. 20 seconds remaining in round 3.
If there's any edge at all, Tim, in Styles, it's the fact that Mancini throws his punches a little shorter, a little more crisp than Kim. Kim really swings.
Final seconds of the 3rd round. Another left by the challenger round. This is round number 4, the WBA Lightweight Championship. The champion Ray Boom Boom Mancini, the challenger Duke Koo Kim from Seoul, South Korea. And we have had 3 action-packed rounds thus far.
Can't be any other way, Tim. They can't wait to get at each other. They both reach and they both take chances.
And they both run across the ring to get it to each other.
We watched Duke Koo Kim actually practices coming off the stool and landing that big left-hand lead. We haven't seen him actually do it yet, but I'm sure we will. It almost looks like a martial arts kind of punch.
Well, I'm surprised no one has been sent to the canvas because they're winging shots and they're really landing on the chin, flesh on the chin with those big bombs.
And they're planted when they're throwing the punches. So there's no give. They're not slipping the punches. They're not moving away from them. They're there to get hit with them.
Well, they're putting the whole body behind the kill.
Ray has his legs very, very wide apart, Ray. If you notice that, And when he does throw a punch, he's right there to get nailed back.
And Kim's the same way. You know, when he throws a punch, he actually runs in.
We're live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Round 4. Mancini and Kim.
Well, that's the first time I saw somebody skip back to avoid a punch.
Mancini muscling the Korean into the ropes. Kim has shown absolutely no intimidation. He didn't during the week that he's been here, and he didn't since the opening bell. Has not. Pace slowing only slightly here because the fighters have been willing to grab each other for a change instead of going toe-to-toe like that.
Inside, Mancini has the edge because he's throwing shorter, crisper punches. But that Kim's right hook is very, very dangerous inside. He loops it over.
Under a minute to go in the 4th round. Tim Ryan, Gil Francis, Sugar Ray Leonard. Live on CBS Sports Saturday.
Well, they're both taking a breather now, Tim. Well deserved.
Well, they had such a very fast pace. These guys have to be in tremendous shape. I mean, the way they go to the body.
Another 30 seconds in the round.
Now Mancini's starting to be a little more patient. He's feinting, letting the Korean reach, and he nails it.
Mancini checks his head, his eye from time to time. I think he feels he's cut sometimes because of the heads.
Round number 5, scheduled for 15. And Mancini wobbles Kim with that left hand, catching him off balance, trying to follow up on it. Mancini with uppercuts inside, but Kim very wisely grabs on.
Mancini's been very concerned about those headbutts because they fight inside, and you have to expect that.
Maybe that he's trying to take him out of there here, just to prevent getting cut and getting himself into some trouble.
Tim, he's maneuvering more now, too. He's going from side to side, even inside. He's using his experience right now at the beginning of this round.
Well, especially inside. Now, you notice when they get inside, Mancini throws little uppercuts and raise the chin of Kim.
Duk-Koo Kim, a high school graduate from Seoul, South Korea, comes from a very comfortable family. Took up boxing purely for sporting reasons and was encouraged to turn professional and has obviously done well. 17, 1-1 as a professional, ranked number 1 by the WBA.
Those shots to the body just devastating. Kim is starting to move around now, and he's starting to land shots to the kidney.
Mancini pulling back from it, reduce some of the impact.
He knew he got hit with that punch, though. He held on. That's very unusual for Ray.
He scores a short, sharp right.
The reason Kim is able to land some punches on Mancini, especially when Mancini is moving back, Mancini moves straight back. In fact, he should move to the side, either to the right or to the left. Mainly to the left because Kim is a southpaw.
Mancini's also vulnerable when he jabs because he has his feet wide apart. He reaches in with his jab, and Kim nails him with that straight left hand.
Mancini scored a right-hand lead, and Kim had to grab on again. They dropped in the middle of the ring, over a minute to go. There's a little cut to the left, at the left corner of the left eye of the challenger Kim.
2 punches really started laying on Kim as that left hook and right hand of Mancini.
The crowd coming to its feet here as Mancini puts a flurry on it.
Short little punches. Tim, that does it every time inside.
Again, like a couple of mini sumo wrestlers in this posture, their heads dangerously close together. Under 30 seconds to go, round 5.
There's so many good punches in the lightweight division.
Boy, oh boy. We'll have Camacho and Coverson next week on CBS. Looking forward to another outstanding lightweight bout. Final seconds of round 5. Round number 6, I was just saying to Ray Leonard and Gil Clancy, throw out the ratings if you like, but Kim is a worthy contender for this title. Any disagreement there, gentlemen?
None whatsoever. He is a top contender.
We are in round 6, scheduled for 15, and it's a close fight to this point.
Tim, in Korea, they call him the Junior Mancini. If he does win the fight, they'll have to call Ray a Junior Kim. I mean, they're that close. This is a good, rough, tough match.
Duke Koo Kim brought his own supply of ginseng tea that his father picked especially for him.
There's such a similarity in the styles. I mean, both men with the same intentions in mind, to go to the body, go to the head, and stay aggressive, and try to knock each other out.
I don't know whether that tea is going to give him any advantage, but the Koreans also like something called kimchi, which is a very hot, spicy pickled cabbage. That could be a factor before the fight is over.
Especially if you get hit in the body a lot, Tim.
The cabbage is good for you, man.
They continue to pound away at close range. That's been the pattern of the fight.
Now both fighters start to just zero in on that, reach up his chin with those straight punches, man.
The edge inside, though, has been belonged to Ray Mancini with those short punches. He's landing 3 and 4 to 1.
Sixth round action scheduled for 15. Absolutely perfect day in Las Vegas, Nevada.
When both fighters slow down, what Mancini can do now, just throw little punches. Not hard punches, just points. Inside.
And not only do they pile up points, Ray, they confuse the other fighters. They get the after all those short punches.
A good round for Mancini thus far, and as we see it, he just landed a right-hand lead, but Kim just came right back at him. Under a minute to go.
This is an endurance test, Tim, too, also, because they're pushing and they're muscling each other. That really gets you tired.
Mancini turning into Murphy Griffin, carrying 90-pound sandbags on his back. Full size. He's in great shape. Good flurry by Kim, and Mancini pulls out of there as Kim started to connect. Kim trying to hurt him against the rope. He's got Mancini into trouble. Mancini, the champion, goes toe-to-toe with him.
That is incredible.
Mancini was in trouble, and Tim, he was hurt.
The pace these guys have had since the very first round.
Under 30 seconds to go in the 6th.
Now there was a good move by Mancini, using that experience, skipping to the side and throwing a good left hook.
We're in the final seconds of the 6th round. Round number 7. And his manager and trainer, Yoon Chi Kim, who fought for the World Junior Lightweight Championship in his time. He's got to feel good about his fighter at this point.
And despite the fact that Mancini got hurt in the middle of the last round, at the end of the round, he seemed to be just about gaining a little control in the fight. Oh, that punch could change things right back around the other way. That's the kind of fight it's been.
Round 7, and it has been non-stop action. If you just joined us along the way, we're live from Las Vegas, and what you're seeing now is the way it's been through 6. Right edge to Mancini in our scorecards. The rest of this fight will probably determine the winner because it is close.
Mancini's winding up to throw that right hand now. Legs far apart, winding up to throw the punch.
Well, Mancini wants to punch hard, and he feels he can do that by telegraphing, by really putting his whole body behind him. But he can throw punches short. Inside punches, upper punch.
That's going to be the difference, Ray. Short punches.
Short punches do a great deal of damage.
Kim is a determined fighter, though. Anytime the tide's starts to go against him, you can just see him gritting his teeth. He says, I have to get back in the action, and he does.
Well, he pushes himself, Joe. I mean, he really goes back and gets back into the fight.
Looking to his corner, getting instructions from his manager trainer, another Kim, no relation. And the pace starting to show itself somewhat here in the 7th round, under a minute to go. Been a grueling pace.
That punch thrown by Kim landed in Mancini's chest. That punch may not look hard, but those punches to the chest really hurt.
And Mancini pounding to the body. Both fighters holding a little more here in the 7th round. There's no surprise. Not unlike the pace established last night in that great fight between Arguello and Pryor. Non-stop, pounding, punishing blows. Under 30 seconds to go here in the 7th. Little redness near the right eye of the challenger Kim now. Kim scoring to the body. Coming to the end of the 7th round. Good left hand by Kim. Another. Of round number 7 scored by the challenger Kim. Now back to live action in the 8th round from Las Vegas. Tim Ryan, Gil Clancy, and Sugar Ray Leonard watching a very exciting lightweight championship.
Tim, they've changed Kim's style. He's actually dancing around now. At least he started out off the round that way. First time in the fight.
A little swelling around the left eye of the challenger Kim. One that was damaged earlier in the fight.
Kim started off very flat-footed, and now he's a little mobile now. He's using the ring, and he's loosened up a lot more than he did in the earlier rounds.
But what he does, he waits for Ray to snap that jab out, then he counters with that straight left hand, and there it was, just when we said it.
They just collided with heads again.
Kim's corner, shouting instructions to him. Lands that left hand again. That's his best punch, and he has done well with it.
Kim really goes to the body very well. Gets inside and just rips those body shots.
Good tough right hook, a good solid straight left hand. Those are his primary weapons. Mancini banging to the body, and Kim comes off the ropes and ties him up.
Kim was covering up. He blocking most of those punches.
There's that left landing again.
Tim Mancini's jab is ineffective. When he tries to jab, he's jabbing across his body with his legs wide apart, and he's easy to counter with that straight left hand of Kim's. He has to move his head more, change his balance a little bit.
Mancini can't afford to try to deliver that left uppercut on the outside, because again, that left hand of Kim has been very effective. It's been finding its mark.
There's some redness over the left eye of Ray Boom Boom Mancini, the champion. Under a minute to go in the 8th round. His nose, which usually bleeds quite easily, has not been a problem for him. He told us in training that it's much improved. Doctors are happy with the way that it is healed up, and they don't expect it to be the easy bleeding problem it's been in the past. Cartilage problem he had in his nose. Right hand lead by Mancini landed.
Kim now is really trying to measure Mancini with that overhand left. You know, he extend that right jab, and he'll fake, and then he come in with the left hand.
Into the 30-second mark. Then we saw Kim looking to his corner, taking instructions from there.
First time in the fight, Kim's mouth is wide open. Tim, he's gasping for breath. I think the pace is starting to tell him there he is holding inside.
Well, we could see it starting to show in round 7. It has been a tough, grueling pace, and he lands a good combination. Final seconds of the 8th round.
At the end of the last round, it really rocked Mancini.
We're back live in round 9 with the challenger Kim making this a very close fight as we see it at this point. Swelling around the Korean's left eye. Ray Boom Boom Mancini has him swelling around his left eye.
Kim is able to get those punches off very quick now. And I'm surprised. I'm very impressed now. He's able to stay on his toes now.
Again, Tim, we have another tough fight to judge. Good straight left hand by Tim. Rocked Mancini.
Yes, it did. Ray stays there and slugs back with him.
That right hook of Kim just landed also.
Then the point I was trying to make, this is a tough fight to judge. 2 rounds in a row. The last 10, 15 seconds, Kim landed the good punches. But the whole early part of the round and the middle of the round all belong to Mancini. How do you judge a round like that?
Well, I think you should judge it over the 3 minutes. We've been through that recently. But I'm not sure I agree with you that Mancini had the best of it over the 3 minutes. I gave the last 2 rounds to Kim.
Mancini was shot, hit again with a good punch.
It's that straight left hand, Ray. You just can't seem to get away from it.
Kim again acknowledging with a nod to his corner over the shoulder of Mancini that he's hearing their instructions and will try to follow them.
Again, Kim just sticks that right jab out, measured, and here comes a straight left hand.
Whatever the scorecards say, Mancini is in a fight for his championship. 9th round scheduled for 15.
Kim here was blocking the punches. There's very good defense inside.
The Youngstown fans here exhorting Ray Boom Boom Mancini with a chant of boom boom, trying to lift his game. Under a minute to go in the 9th. Came a little short with that left that time.
He has that left ready all the time, though, Tim. That is a weapon, that left hand of Kim is great left hand. He's right on the mark.
Live from Las Vegas. We've got a really exciting lightweight championship bout. And whatever Ray Boom Boom Mancini expected from Kim, I don't think he expected quite this much. Under 30 seconds to go. He had respect, he had concern, but I don't think any of the Mancini people expected Kim to be this difficult, this long.
Again, Kim has that straight left hand, and Ray is winding up to throw that right hand. He's telegraphing the punch. Big difference.
Coming to the end of the 9th round, Mancini trying to pin Kim against the ropes.
This is where Mancini should be doing his work.
Round number 10 of the scheduled 15-round WBA lightweight championship bout. Ray Boom Boom Mancini. As we see it, this fight is dead even. Very close fight. There is a right hook landed by the challenger, Kim. Many of the Las Vegas celebrities are here at ringside enjoying this one. Frank Sinatra is appearing here at Caesar's Palace. Bill Cosby, Willie Stargell, a great pirate star. Mancini pounding away. Robert Goulet is here. Donald Curry, ranked number 2 in the world in the welterweights. Kim gave Mancini a little pop on the head as referee Richard Green was trying to break them. I don't think he's trying to hurt him.
It was just a gesture, but
Hector Macho Camacho will be on CBS next week. Is also in the audience, and you know he's interested in the lightweight championship. And again, they go toe-to-toe.
Kim as a southpaw has really been bothering Mancini. He hasn't made any adjustment at all. Therefore, it's difficult for him to get his distance, to put any snap in his punches.
And it's difficult to get the same kind of leverage he would with an orthodox fighter.
Kim short with those 2 left hands.
Kim is trying, he's using every opportunity he gets. On the ropes, he comes off with some punches.
Now Mancini pounding to the head of Kim.
Tim, he was able to muscle Kim that time, use his strength.
Can't get a clean shot in here. Looked good, but he did not get a clean shot in here.
The other one's very closely. Kim has blocked a lot of those shots thrown by Mancini.
Yes, he is. But Mancini doing the work and certainly scoring aggressiveness points.
Now you'll see Kim retaliate.
Under a minute to go in the 10th. Mancini trying to keep him on the ropes. The ropes have come loose right there where Kim finally spins off them and Mancini pushes him right back on him.
Mancini is now able to move him around. Right now it's Mancini's strength that's been the difference.
Going to the body, banging outside the arms, blocking. Now a combination inside by Mancini. Crowd coming alive here, the Mancini partisans. Kim trying to push him off. Mancini staying right on him, and Kim showing some signs of fatigue. Under 30 seconds to go in the 10th. Non-stop Ray Boom Boom Mancini continues to pound away.
You see Kim is coming back now. See, he waited. He was waiting to see whether or not Mancini would punch himself out.
Always at the end of the round. Kim has been most effective at the end of the round.
We're in the final seconds of the 10th round. At the end of the 10th here, Lenny's wife Ellen and Boom Boom's mother Ellen. Round number 11, the champion. To our left in the burgundy trunks, the challenger, Duke Koo Kim, a worthy challenger indeed.
That left eye of Mancini is starting to swell now. It could give him trouble after another round or so.
We're into the championship distance now, Tim. These are the 5 rounds, and we have to fight very, very close. The fight hangs in the balance.
I would say so. Again, we caution that judges often see it differently, but that's the way we see it at this point.
I really hope Mancini don't blow his nose, because if he should do that, his eye would just probably just close shut.
Mancini has been 12 rounds once. He's been 14 rounds once. That in the losing effort against Arguello for the WBC crown. And Kim has been 12 rounds once, having retained his Asian title against Flash Villamur in May of '82. He's never been beyond 12.
It's not only Tim that...
Kim went down.
He landed a punch and Kim went down.
Yes, he did. I'm not sure. It looked to me like he was throwing a punch and then suddenly either lost his balance or at the time of the impact of Mancini's punch. I'm not sure if it was a knockdown or not. Richard Green thought not.
At the time of impact, that's a punch. If you hit it out.
Now he's got him in trouble. Now he has Kim in trouble. Mancini pounding away. So that may have been a damaging blow. May have been a damaging blow. Mancini springing to the advantage, but Kim punching back. What a war here in the 11th.
I think now at this point here, fatigue has set in with both fighters, especially Kim. And Mancini's starting to work that body. I don't think Kim likes it there.
Mancini pinning Kim in the corner, who now shows more signs of fatigue. I know minutes ago, we'll be staying here at the end of this 11th round. We want to alert our stations along the line. We will be staying here in Las Vegas. Kim punching back. If he was hurt again, he shows his stamina and his gameness.
Tim, you were mentioning the fact that they both, Mancini went 14 once, and here's another warning. Serious warning. Richard Green.
No points have been deducted in this fight. There have been several warnings for the heads and for low blows. Now Mancini lands another combination as they wail away at each other.
Tim, he wobbled Kim again with that right hand. The point I'm trying to make is never mind how many rounds they have. It's the pace that's been set. The pace has been torrid. This is like a 30-round fight.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the 11th round. Kim showing signs of fatigue. Mancini perhaps sensing that, looking to land a clean knockout shot, but unable to do so. Final seconds of the 11th round.
He doesn't have to load up now.
There's the bell and the tape that is coming out from inside the gloved hand of the challenger. Now action is underway in the 12th round. Aaron Pryor is watching this fight in Miami, coming off his thrilling victory last night. Stoppage of the great Alexis Arguello. And we'll be having more conversation with Aaron Pryor later today, getting his reactions to this title fight. He has already gone on record saying he wants to meet Ray Boom Boom Mancini. He may want to be meeting Duke Koo Kim. We're in the 12th round of a thriller.
Tim, if Mancini just drops that right hand right down the pipe without loading up on it, he's going to really be able to do the job. He doesn't have to try to throw it too hard.
Kim and Mancini tied up together in the middle of the ring. Appears to me that Kim is weary and showing signs of fatigue. He did in the last round, and he's kind of stumbling around out there now. I think he's starting to show much more of the grueling pace, the effect of it, than Mancini.
Well, the signs of fatigue with Kim is the fact that now he's rushing in. I mean, now there's no accuracy on his punches. He's winning his shots. He's telegraphed for most of them. And when he does have to throw a punch and miss, he's completely off balance.
Now to the left.
Mancini's doing the right thing now, Tim. He's peppering him. You don't have to punch hard when the guy's in Kim's condition. Just put him together. Never mind one big punch. Not necessary.
Under a minute to go in round 12.
There appears to be some type of swelling on the right cheekbone of Kim. I don't know whether or not it's his mouthpiece or just him.
Also now some blood under the right eye of Mancini. They have come from the butt. Their heads have been close together throughout this fight. I'd like to alert our local stations along the line. There will be a 30-second station break at the conclusion of this round.
Slight cut under the right eye of Mancini.
Under 30 seconds to go in round 12. Swelling around the left eye of the challenger, Kim. And again, he stumbles off balance, throwing punches. He's tired.
Tired, but he's still able to wing that straight left hand, Tim.
Boy, is he ever. He is strong and game. It just looks like Mancini is the fresher of the two at this point. We'll be back with more championship boxing action after this word from your local station. Well, yes, indeed. We have more time remaining in this round. And our apologies for mistiming it for you. Of course, the round started late because of the problem in the corner of the challenger, Kim. We'll have to pick up the official timing here shortly. And we hope you didn't roll your commercials in the local stations. We're still in round number 12. Mancini pounding away to Kim, and there's the bell. Mancini, the last 3 rounds, 10, 11, and 12. He's been the fresher man, more effective man as we've seen it, and he comes off his stool, trying to get to Kim immediately.
And did he get to him immediately?
Yes, he did, and that is the tactic of Kim. With Mancini coming right across the ring, pounding away at Kim. Kim wobbling back to the corner rope.
He's hurt now.
Yes, he is. Bill Fancy and Tim Ryan.
Tim, he still has one good straight left hand left in him, though. Ray just got to put him together.
Yes, true, Kim, but he's out. This point, he seems to be out of it. If Mancini can stay on top of him, I think he can get him out of there.
Kim trying to tie up Mancini, and Mancini continues to move those hands.
Observe Kim's legs. They're not as stable as they were at first.
They look like spaghetti right now, Ray.
Starting to wobble. They're starting to give.
Crowd on its feet here in the outdoor stadium. Round 13, the champion Mancini trying to put away his challenger.
When a fighter's legs go the way Kim's have, Ray should stay outside and pick him apart because the only thing he can do is lean on Ray. When he's not leaning, he has no legs.
And now here we go.
Look at him punch back.
The tables are turned around.
We knew he had that one straight left hand left in him. There it was again.
He's had lefts and rights here. Another game display and a rally here by the challenger Kim.
But it seems like as though Kim just sits back and waits. He takes a series of punches, and all of a sudden he comes back very strong. We say fatigue has set in, and I really felt that way, but then all of a sudden he makes me change my mind.
Ray, I've seen guys get their second win, but what about their fourth and fifth win?
These guys have it.
Terrific show by both of these lightweights. Durable, strong, well-trained, and certainly the underrated Kim giving Mancini all he can handle. Down goes Kim again. He was pushed down, and there was no knockdown. Richard Green ruling that he was not knocked down by a blow. Under a minute to go, round 13. Once again, we will be going to a station break at the end of this 13th round. Mancini now with his mouth open, breathing a little heavily. They both have got to be gasping through some air.
That reduction of form. Reduction of form was heavy from Kim. Hitting after the bell is very critical because I mean, these rounds are so close. Some are just so close. Too tough to call.
That's right. Under 30 seconds to go. Again, Kim getting tangled up with the feet of Mancini. Nearly went down once more.
Still dangerous with that straight left hand, though, Tim. Especially when a fighter gets tired. If he gets hit, he can go down.
And so we'll be back with more of this lightweight championship action after this word from your local station. 20-year-old challenger, ranked number 1 in the world. And there is 21-year-old champion Ray Boom Boom Mancini. And he scored his combination. A straight right hand. Mancini landed a combination right as the round started. And then a right hand sending Kim to the canvas. And it's all over. Ray Mancini, a 14 Garcia. It came at 19 seconds of the 14th round. A tough combination that set up a right hand that sent him flying. There is the champion, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. I gotta believe he's glad this one is over right now. He had his hands full today. We're going to go back into that 14th round. The right, the left just missing.
The right hand.
And a big right hand. Boom, from Boom Boom. Kim was finished at that point. He tried gamely to get up, but he had nothing left. A big right hand. Excellent camera work and direction by our own Bob Dunphy, and there is the champion, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. And so he has retained his WBA lightweight championship. And we'll be back to talk with the champion, Ray Mancini, momentarily. Let's go to New York and Brent Musburger. Excuse me, sir.
Referee Green stops the bout at 19 seconds of the 14th round. The winner is a technical knockout and silver WBA lightweight